Hey guys, David here. Welcome to Digital Outlook. In today's video, we're going to talk about Quant, where it's been and where it's going. But before we do, if you'd hit that like and subscribe and tell your friends and family so we can get this information out to as many people as possible, that would be fantastic. So guys, without further ado, why don't we get to it? Now, for those of us who have been in this space for some time, we are already well aware that Quant is one of those assets that has some massive potential. Now, if you're new to this space and you've never heard of Quant, it goes by the ticker QNT, and it is one of those hidden gems that you want to find in this entire space. It has an amazing use case that has seen a tremendous adoption in this whole distributed ledger technology space, as well as outside of this space. And in fact, that is what their use case is about. They have a software, an algorithm, actually API based, called Overledger, and the Overledger protocol that they use transfers data and value from off-chain to on-chain and interchain, and it is truly something else. Quite an amazing technology. I don't fully even understand it myself, but it is truly something. Well, for those of you who have been following the channel over the last few months, you know that we've been reporting on Quant for quite some time, and back there in June, when Quant was trading at what? In that $40, $45 range? Amazing. Guys, we have literally seen almost a 400% return on Quant in a bear market over the last 2 months. Now that tells you exactly the potential that this one has. It is truly amazing. Guys, when you look at the tokenomics of this space, and I use that word lightly, a lot of times you're dealing with folks that truly don't understand, number one, what tokenomics is, because a lot of times they just put on there just the circulating and max supply, but don't throw in sentiment there. Well, in this space, Quant has it all. They have a total max supply of 14.5 million QNT, which is absolutely nothing in this space. Think of it like this. Bitcoin originally came out, and I think it was 21 million were going to be the max supply that were ever going to be mined. And since that time, sure, 3 or 4 million have been lost. So let's say there's 17 million out there. Even then, guys, Quant is only ever going to have 14.5 million max supply. But on top of that, guys, they have some of the best going sentiment in this entire space. And as we know, sentiment is going to be one of the absolute key drivers going forward. And you couple that with utility, this one is primed for a bull market. Massive takeoff. I mean, 400% to $200, that's nothing. Quant is going well over $1,000 and could even reach 5 figures in this next bull run. So like we said earlier, guys, sentiment in this space is absolute key. But in this next bull run, utility is going to have a massive influence as well. And Quant has one of the best utility platforms out there. And this is how it works. In order to use the platform, so, developers, gateway operators, enterprises, and that type of thing, they have to purchase a license from the Quant Treasury, and they purchase that in fiat. Then the Quant Treasury takes that fiat and converts it into Quant, and then that Quant is locked up for like 12 months in a layer 2 application, where I believe it can also earn some sort of yield on it as well. But during that time, they've reduced that circulating supply, and as it's an incentive to the developers and gateway operators and all these various enterprises to actually hold it in order to utilize the software to solve their various issues and problems. And guys, it is absolute genius how they figured this out, because they don't need to go to an exchange to buy Quant. They're getting it directly from the Quant Treasury, and the Quant Treasury is taking that fiat converting it, like I said, into quant, and then it's getting locked up in somewhat of a, not necessarily proof of stake, but somewhat of a lockup, so that it reduces that circulating supply and keeps the value of it up there. Now, like I said, there is only a limited number of quant available, so that 14.5 million. And when you consider how massive of a bite they are taking out of this space. I mean, they got partnerships, guys. That's the next phase. You're looking at strategic partnerships with Quant. Well, they got partnerships with humongous Fortune 500 enterprises. They have partnerships with governments. They're working with various countries around the world in the assistance of the development of the technology for their CBDCs to operate off of. It is really, really something. And they're solving a massive, massive problem in this space, and that is interoperability. And when you think about this utility, the use case, and how forward thinking these guys are to do it, it is going to be one of the biggest winners, in my opinion, in the next bull market. And like I said, I truly believe we are going to see Quant in the multiple four figures, probably high four figures, and we may even see it trading well into the five figures. It is going to be a tremendous winner. So guys, I thought I'd take a pause to show you this. This scene is truly postcard worthy. Check this out. Just look at that, guys. All those Canada geese on the edge of this pond here with the fountains in the back, just kind of lounging around. It is truly something beautiful. Well, I thought I'd share that with you. I thought you'd enjoy that too. Now, here's something that you need to think about. As we all know, decentralized finance is going to be a major market mover in this entire digital asset space. Well, I want you to think of this. The way in which Quant Overledger technology works and their APIs is this. Developers can choose their favorite blockchain network to work on. They can couple that with the Overledger and Quant's APIs and build whatever kind of decentralized finance apps they want and work directly with whatever blockchain they choose. I'm telling you guys, the scalability and the interoperability in that space alone is going to push Quant to like massive prices, because you have to realize too, these developers, they have to actually hold that Quant and have it locked up in a staking pool of some sort in order for them to actually build on the blockchain network using the Overledger technology. And they've incentivized them to do it because now they can use this technology, choose whatever blockchain they want, Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, you name it. They can use whatever one they want, couple that with the Overledger's APIs and build whatever kind of dApps they want to build on it. And you know that we are about to see such a major explosion in decentralized finance. It is going to be surreal. In fact, you're probably going to see a lot of these Fortune 500 big banks building their own dApps utilizing Overledger technology. And especially as we move closer and closer to the launching and implementation of all these central bank digital currencies. So Quant, in my books, is one of the very best ones that you can possibly get into right now. Now, that is my opinion. Now, something else about Quant is they are already ISO 222 compliant and are in fact among the originals of that list. And you think about that, guys, when you talk about this new financial system and the transfer of values over the traditional rails that are now being switched out so that every country in the world by 2025 is ISO 222 compliant, and Quant is right up there, already in that compliance space and already building and operating in a capacity so that when this whole system switches over, they are ready, and that's a big deal. So guys, like I always say, go out and do your own research, and you may end up knowing way more about Quant than I do and understanding it way better than I possibly could understand it. But I'll tell you what, one thing I can definitely say and I can recognize is there is an opportunity here with Quant. Now guys, this is a video I have for you today, and I truly hope that you enjoyed it. And like always, if there's something that I said that you completely disagree with about Quant, you drop that down in the comments right there. And if there's something I left out that you think should be mentioned, you drop that down there as well, and we can have a discussion. So guys, before you go, take a quick look at this amazing golf course out here in McKinney, Texas. It has this beautiful lake with fountains. They have some amazing greens, and the fairways are really something else. It is quite amazing. Well guys, as you know, I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice, but if you found value in it, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And don't forget to hit that notification bell down there so that you don't miss out on any of the videos that we're uploading. And guys, we are trying to reach 10,000 subscribers, so if you're one of the thousands of people who have been watching these videos but haven't yet subscribed, would you do the channel a favor and join this community? We would really love to have you on board. So, in the meantime and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one.